Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. We could all take a break from Dokkan tweeting out calendars and take a look at the data download. The data download here seems solid. It's nothing crazy, but I wouldn't say it's bad. I would like to remind you guys that we are moving into, what I do kind of consider the kind of like the off season, the slow season, the down season, is kind of what I would consider, kind of like October, November, most of December. Once we hit the Carnival LR in December, like we're kind of like slowly building up momentum until the anniversary, right? So, remember, this is when you get in your Call of Duty and, everyone's on Silk Song, they're loving it. Now's a good time for that. So, all right, let's take a look what we got here. So, we had a data download. Now, remember, global, I hate that they do this. So, JP has his data download tonight. Global is actually not getting their data download until tomorrow night. At this time right here, there's maintenance. So, Global will have the maintenance right there. Remember, this is actually going to cut into Dokkan Day a little bit. I believe Dokkan Day is going to be extended a couple of hours for Global to match up with this. But they actually decided we're going to do maintenance on Dokkan Day. Very odd. It's an odd decision to me. And I do want fairness between the versions. I just wish everything would come to the same, like both versions at the same time. Right? Like it's just how I feel. So we have only 2 new units in the data download. We have Super Baby 1 and we have the GT Trunks. I'll just tell you guys right now, I think Baby is very good. I think like his performance will be similar to Carnival LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I feel like there are some people who would be like, oh my god, what? He's like that? But, I mean, you do have to remember that that's like, that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is like a legendary anniversary LR. Right? Like, in 2 years ago, we look back at him and go, that guy was awesome, right? And Baby is, I think, very similar to that Goku, in how Baby will perform in festival battles, the very long content, and in some of these GDC fights. I think they did a really good job with Baby. I think his leader skill's good. I think overall, he seems like a very good DOKKANFEST TUR to me. I mean, maybe as time goes on, my mind will change in some aspect, but right now, I am looking at him very positively. I think he's pretty good. This GT Trunks, I think, is probably really bad, unfortunately. He's just probably not very good. Yeah, it's just shit is what it is. So we have Baby finally gets his Dokkan event, the Seriously Serious stage, a new event, Giant Form Clash event, and then Battlefield, and then we got, new dot characters, really? Okay. Is it going to be GT? Oh, dude, I'm actually kind of excited. It's probably GT, right? Probably. Okay, so we got, Trade Jewels. Wait, Trade Jewels. Oh, Pity. It's Pity. And then some of these tickets, which aren't, like, they don't mean anything. It's not a big deal. Okay, so here we got our promo movie, and then Baby. Yeah, again, I already gave my thoughts. Pretty good. Should resemble Super Saiyan 4 Goku. If I would have, like, a nitpick with this character, I mean, Great Ape doesn't do that much damage with his attack stats. His active skill's pretty powerful, but the attack stats for the Great Ape aren't really too impressive. But it is guaranteed to be 2 turns. You can use it on command, and it's a team protector ability. So, I mean, truthfully, this is one of the most powerful active skills in the game. Super Baby 2's Giant Ape Transformation. It is just straight up one of the strongest active skills in the game. When you consider all the value you get from it. So, a minor nitpick being that maybe this could have been like 400% or 500% or something. But besides that, I think Baby is, again, really good. And then if I had one other nitpick, I do wish this was a bit like, maybe we just supported villains. It doesn't need to be massive. Maybe villains 2 key, 20% attack and defense or something. But I think that could be pretty good. That, like, rather than, like, this big Kuroda Body and Mind support, which, Kuroda Body and Mind is not really a great category. But keep in mind, you guys know, they drop tough missions, right? And then they spam characters to help it out. By the way, is this kid not Target Goku? Yeah, he's Target Goku. Remember the Broly mission? So, I mean, we literally just did a video. Now, this is, I'm not saying, oh, guys, I'm such a rocket scientist for figuring this out. Like, we all know how Dokkan works, right? Could Android 13 or another Target Goku character be the next Dokkan Fest? Like, we all get it at this point, right? They drop a tough fight or a tough mission, and then they will release characters to help with that mission. It's just simply how the game operates, right? You know, because they want to, oh my God, like, you know, they want like Iron Cane to be frustrated. Grrr, I'm so angry that I lost. And then, you know, to go spend money to get the new character to beat the mission, right? It's what they're attempting to do. So there's that. Yeah, I have very favorable opinions for Baby. He seems like a massive W. For just like, you know, kind of like the start of October Dokkan Fest, he's quite good. Really, I guess this Dokkan Fest does have a good history. Physical Angel Golden Frieza is, you know, probably one of the best Dokkan Fest TURs ever. Tech Kefla was very good, right? Like, Path to Power Kid Goku is also one of the best Dokkan Fest TURs ever. 2023, 17, 18, they're butt. Two cheeks to the ass is what they are. And then last year was Scouter Vegeta. Scouter Vegeta, I can't go very favorable to him, but he's also not ass either. Scouter Vegeta is just kind of solid. I don't care what anyone says. Scouter Vegeta being as good as he was in Festival, which was, you know, the hardest fight in the game 6 months later, that's kind of a big deal towards that character's legacy. So, like, if people in the future are going to be like, oh, Scouter Vegeta is so bad, blah, 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 I'm going to say, nope, you're wrong, bud. So, we will be doing that. Yeah, but there's that. Then the Possessed GT Trunks. Chat, I don't know. Like, they gave me what I want, which is support and defensive mechanics, but here's the thing, right? We need a banner unit to be able to just safely go in slot 3, not fucking slot 1, okay? With guard and damage reduction on a banner unit. Well, guard and damage reduction on a banner unit. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. The one place where I think that this guy maybe could do business in slot 1 would be if you're able to take advantage of this and debuff the enemy. So, you know, maybe we got like Omega Shenron around, but like they dude, like these restrictions are just booty, man. It's just, I don't know. Like, you know, we could play around with the Trunks here and there, but it's not really looking too good. So Baby finally gets his Dokkan event, dude. Very, very long overdue. I'm very happy about this. I mean, we've talked about this actually dozens and dozens of, 50 plus times or something. We've talked about this so much. So we have serious all-out battles. Oh, it's against, GT Goku. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I expected. Okay, let's go and take a look at it. And let's take a look at the missions as well. Although the missions really aren't going to be tough. Beat it. GT boss, dude, remember when GT boss's missions were like, oh, god damn it, GT, now it's like, GT boss, they want us to use the best fucking team in the game, guys, we got this shit, dude, let's go, right? And then we got Terrifying Conquer. Terrifying Conquer is bubbling right now. They could drop a massive, Dokkan Fest LR Final Form Frieza from Namek with Terrifying Conquer's leader skill, and it could be a very good team, for sure. Wouldn't have Omega, unfortunately. I mean, they could get Omega, like, if Frieza also had, like, Inhuman Deeds, then we could get Omega on the team, and hopefully Frieza wouldn't need, like, 7 Terrifying Conquerors or something, but, yeah. Yeah, if they're gonna try and do a villain team anytime soon, like, they gotta get Omega on there, dude. Omega's gotta be there. He's gotta be there. All right, let's see Goku. Yep, okay. So Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Makes a ton of sense. Yep. Okay, cool. Looks like Goku builds up damage each turn. Okay, so you're going to want to take him down quickly. And does make sense, too, that this Baby is STR. Type disadvantage to Goku. Makes sense. I like what they did with Baby and Super Saiyan 4 Goku this year. Big W. All right, so we have that. We have the new stages for the Giant Form Clash. So this is going to be Kid Goku. This is going to be just Kid Goku again. What is this? Okay, we'll check in a second. And this is maybe Saiyan Saga? Let's see. So we got the event pulled up. Stage 1, 2, 3. Let's take a look at the missions here. No items. Oh, the fight's gonna be easy. Like if Dokkan is asking you to not use items, usually the fights are not that tough. Clear stage 1 with 6 giant. Oh my god, this is gonna be pitifully weak. This is not even gonna be a challenge at all. Yeah, there's no way. I don't think that they're gonna make shit hard if they want you to use the giant category. Yeah, remember this is not giant 8 power. This is giant form. This is not gonna be tough. No way. Clear stage 2 with no items. Clear stage 2, Terrifying Conquer, 5 turns. Stage 3 with no items, 6 turns. Clear stage 3 with no LR characters. Friends are not included, so we can use a friend LR. Clear stage 3 with no LR characters. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, I like that. That's cool. All right, so stage 1, yep, is Kid Goku. Okay. Deals 40% damage? That could be good. Like, we want to run a character that has, like, some... Oh, because it's set up to get you to transform. I see. Because stage 1 is use giant characters. So they're giving you the giant forms. I see. And then he gets... Okay, he built up damage. Maybe it'll be a bit scary. We'll see. And then... Oh, Piccolo Jr. Oh, Mama Muppet. Of course, it's Piccolo Jr. I looked at that second stage. I was like, what's the second stage? Piccolo Jr., of course. It's a couple of phases. So, he has bombs. And he has bombs. Okay. And then stage 3 is, yeah, Saiyan Saga. Nappa and Vegeta. Okay. Huh. Locking. Each time you receive an attack... Oh, that's going to be for Nappa. So Nappa defense will get lowered as we hit him. Yeah, Vegeta does damage to us. Presumably, I look at this and it's like, they're like, all right, go ahead and transform. Remember, we can't use LRs for this. Oh my god, dude, that Iron Cane video is going to be cinema, man. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so there's that. Maybe. I don't know. This seems like an interesting event. I don't anticipate, like, move aside, Goku Black and Zamasu fight. We're not... The TDC was the last opportunity to get a fight of that level, right? I don't think we're getting some, jaw-dropping, like, difficulty fight. Probably until the 11th anniversary. Maybe New Year's. We have Battlefield. There's this gift giveaways. Like JP seems to do it in game, and then Global has like those Twitter campaigns. A couple people tweeted me and stuff like that. Global had like DM them that they won some of these like giveaway campaigns. Here's the pity for baby. Man, I will tell you, I do hate pity. Pity is good for low spenders on the game, but for a big time whale like me, pity has just caused me to have to summon so much more. I hate the pity in this game, but it is what it is. I can accept, if it's something I think helps other players, I could accept it. Like, them getting rid of the reverse feature still does help a lot of players, so even though it hurts me, it's like, I mean, it's kind of for the greater good, right? Pity is kind of the same thing. I mean, it hurts me badly, but I think there's a lot more players that are helped out by it. Here's our ticket, the Dokkan Day ticket for Baby. Remember, Dokkan Day for JP starts in, 8 hours? And then for Global, it's going to start after maintenance is over. And then here's just some of these giveaway prize shits. We have the battle motions. Now this, dude, I'm interested in those dot characters. This is interesting. I don't know what they're doing here. So Baby has his 3 battle motions. None of them are really too crazy, but like, I don't know. I guess Super Baby 2 should have had a flash of power. We've talked characters that don't have auras, what they should do is they should have a flash of power. I think, they should have given that to Baby. Now, we got to talk about this family Kamehameha nonsense, right? Okay, so they gave him that animation. I would rather not just the exact same animation, and it was just remixed slightly, but, I mean, whatever. But, here's the problem. I have no explanation for this. The Family Kamehameha Standby doesn't have a battle motion. Doesn't make any sense. It's like, I almost wonder, like, did they forget? Like, is it going to be in the next day to download? Like, they should have it. The battle motion should be there. Because, like, remember, like, physical, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, their first battle motion isn't really too good. Like, they just kind of, like, sit down. But then the Super Saiyan Goku standby, I think he has a great battle motion. His looks great. But then they just didn't give one to Gohan. I don't understand. They didn't do this. Like, when they gave out battle motions, the Gammas, all the Gamma, like, versions of those Gammas got the battle motions. Broly and Gogeta, both their, Super Saiyan versions, and then their Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan Full Power. Like, this is the first time they've done this. So, a little bit of a bummer there. I don't know what this means. Like, are they just waiting to give it for later, or is he not going to get one? I don't know. I gotta imagine eventually like, it is an LR, Carnival LR, but that is kind of a feels bad man moment right there. Okay, so this is Gohan and... Oh, it's just Gohan. It's just Gohan's journey. Okay, this is right before they fight the androids. This is when Cell shows up, training in the time chamber with Cell, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Great Saiyaman. And then it ends on Gohan and Videl at the end of DBZ. Oh my god, okay. Oh, dude, these are so cool. A big problem I have with Dokkan is these are so cool. Once you unlock these, they need to make an option. Damn, dude, I gotta start writing all this shit down to be ready for next year's Community Fest. But there should be, like, an option where once you've unlocked these, like, in your, like, your profile page, you should be able to see all the different dot characters you've unlocked, right? Like, they should do that. These are cool. I like these a lot. But the problem is, I mean, especially for me, within the first day, I'm on level 12, so I just see this for a month, right? Like, maybe even if you're level 12, it could cycle between them every time you visit the page, which would be good. Because, I'd love to see the Father-Son Kamehameha. I'd love to see Gohan clowning around with Videl as Great Saiyaman, right? But I'm just going to be seeing this for a month, right? Like, just Gohan and Videl at the end of the Buu Saga. Yeah, very silly. All right, we got some scripted animation or assets right there. And that's it. Last thing to look at here, we do have missions. Yeah, so I saw this. This is huge. Baby has equips, dude. This is awesome. Yeah, this silver equip and the bronze equip look great to me. Baby is going to be very simple, chat. You're going to want to go full raw defense and dodge. I'm sorry, but, like, it's full raw defense and dodge is what you want for him. I mean, I guess if you want to build him for festival, probably raw, I think raw attack equips, and additional and some crit probably, is what I would say. But keep in mind, if we're building him for festival, remember, you're going to have all of this up in the hardest fights. Because remember, both Gogeta and Vegito are Earthbred Fighter characters, because it's a Goku and Vegeta tag unit. And then when there is an enemy in Earthbred Fighters, that includes the Daima phase as well. So Baby doesn't need orbs in the last 5 phases. Tech UI Goku, Physical Super Saiyan Goku, Daima, EGL Gogeta, Tech Vegito. Baby will have these abilities up for all of those phases. So, like, you don't, like, crit is not the biggest deal for him because he's going to have a lot of crit right there. So I would say raw attack and additional if you want to build him specifically for festival. I'm probably going to build him more defensive oriented. But, I mean, we'll see. So there's that. That's cool. I mean, these are very easy to just use, like, target Goku character stuff. Awesome. I love that. Here's our missions for Baby's Dokkan event. Great that he got his Dokkan event. Here are the EX missions. Beat it within 6 turns. Beat it with a full villain team. And then 6 STR characters. Which actually wouldn't be that bad. Because many, like, Baby's STR. And we have Rose. And we have the Blues. Like, we could build a very massively powerful STR team. With all the STR power we've gotten. Dokkan Day, again, starts, just in a couple of hours. 8 hours. From now. And then this is the Great Ape Challenge event, the Seriously Serious event. So there we go. There is the data download. I would expect next year... Oh, wait. I have other things pulled up. Yeah, so looks like Union Master's coming, probably next week. Union Master, I think, is a fine event to me. Not really too tough, but it's just kind of like... you know, this is something that they'll be able to drop this, I think, pretty easily every celebration. You know, like the mission would be like target Goku or GT bosses or Kuroda Body. Well, Kuroda Body Mine might suck, but I guess we would have the free-to-play Goku Black characters. But like they could drop these per celebration, right? These are not that hard, but they give good rewards. It is still content. I'm down with the Union Master stages, for sure, right? So they could drop that. That's going to be coming with the board missions, the you know, the question mark one right there. Oh, it gives us hyperbolic time chamber. Cool. And then right here, Proton confirms the new TUR cards were in those gaps. So we need a new TUR and an LREZA. I did make a tweet about this. Actually, do I still have my Twitter pulled up? I do. Okay, let's just scroll. Don't worry, we're going to scroll through some, you know, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson and shit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so LR Super 17 looks like he's going to EZA. Fine with that. The TUR could be Majin Vegeta or maybe a new free-to-play character. Someone did reply to me, and I think maybe we could. Yeah, Videl. Possessed Videl never did get a card. Like, this is a boss card, but we can't get her. I'd be down for them dropping the Possessed Videl. That'd be cool. So, all right, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the data download. You know, not the craziest, but we are in quiet season. But at the very least, you know, they did. Imagine, you know, all right, baby finally gets his DOKKANFEST after 11 years, and he fucking sucked dick. That did not happen. He's actually goated, so. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.